run to motherfucking all the way to the north side of town to go pay tip out, get dressed to go to that club just for the nigga to go back to Platinum City. That's why you always gotta just stay where you first mind at. But yeah, it was that type of thing. I'm making money there, then I end up meeting this real boss in New Orleans nigga in there. At this,
in which club?
Platinum City.
Platinum City. You're not talking about Baby, are you?
I met Baby in Candy Shop.
Okay. Before or after where we at now?
Oh, this was before.
So you had met Baby already?
Yeah, I met Baby already. I actually met Baby while I was working at Blue Flame. Okay, so before I go to Platinum City, I met Baby one day at Candy Shop. He was hosting there. And I was at the club and him and his team was there and he told one of his people to come get me. And
at Candy Shop, right? Okay. And this is when you was dancing, winning the competition, just doing regular dancing?
Yeah, just doing regular dancing. Yeah, I wouldn't. No, I was a stripper then. I was a stripper.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would go randomly though. I only went because I stopped going to the club like that. But I would go randomly because, like, if it's a celebrity coming town or something, I would just go to the club, like, during that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was previously. He told him to come and get me. Me and him sat in the section. We had a great conversation. We exchanged numbers. The next morning, he called me. He said, "You want to go out of town with me?"
Baby?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, yeah.
So he met you one night. The
Sunday.
very next day, he like, let's go out of town. Let's hit the road.
Monday morning.
Okay.
And I said, yeah. I told my mom and them, and I was like, shit, he got more to lose than you. So I left with him. And the next day I got on the bus with him. We went to jail the next day.
Right.
And they called me his 18-year-old stripper wife.
Right.
Okay.
So Call Me for the Good comes somewhere
After.
on the timeline. Like how long? Like not too long after that, right?
It was probably like...
It wasn't recorded yet though, right?
Yes, it was.
It was. Okay, so you had already started.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What happened was they had some weed on the tour bus. It was a new driver. They ended up getting pulled over for whatever reason. Police came. He said he smelled weed. The driver let him check the bus, which he wasn't supposed to let him do that. They found the weed on the bus. They charged all 14 of us with the same shit. Nobody took a case for nobody.
Right.
We all went to jail.
Right.
We all was on probation for fucking a year. And that we all got to get bonded out.
Right.
And one of his fans from Kingsport, Tennessee, bonded all of us out that he didn't even know.
Right.
That was it.
Right.
Everybody went to jail. Everybody got the same case.
Right. So I'm H-Town Vic around here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shit around my way, that's some shit that was floating in the air. Just so you know.
I'm not taking no case for no nigga. Nigga, you shouldn't even you should look at me and say, I know she not going for that. Period.
So look, all right, so...
You shouldn't even put me in a position to even try to have to take a case for you, nigga. You better go get one of your motherfucking runners, your workers, your homeboys. Cause I'm not the fuck I look like.
Hey, it's all right, so...
But anyways, now I'm getting money. Now I'm at Platinum City, DC, Horseman, Memphis. They got a club together. I'm making bread. I end up meeting this other guy or whatever. He was from New Orleans. He'll come in that bitch and throw thousands of dollars. He doing his research on me. He trying to figure out who I am or whatever. Me and him started talking. It was like, yeah, I already did my my report on you. I asked the managers who you to fuck with, what's going on. He was like, everything came back clean. Me and him started talking. I didn't really think he was serious because I feel like he would come to the club all the time and spend money. So I'm just like, well, shit, this nigga probably just do that with all bitches. Yeah, but he was really feeling me though. So he took me on a date. You know, one time, and then when I first met him, he was like, I really fucking with you, like, cause he would come to the club all the time and spend money just on me and my sister. My big sister started dancing. Yeah, she started dancing at the time with me. And I got in the car and he was like, open that box on the floor. So I opened the box on the floor. It was like $200,000 in the box. He was like, I just want to let you know, I know these niggas from Houston don't pimp shit. I don't never need nothing from you.
The niggas from Houston don't do what?
Be on pimp shit, cause he from New Orleans, like, you know, pimping is big out here, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I don't never need nothing from you, but, you know what I'm saying, if you need anything, you know, I got you. I'm like, damn. So now we dating, we dealing with each other, we fucking around. I'm going out to his house in Tomball, spending the night. Like, in my head, this is my nigga, but he's still coming to the club, you know, spending money on me, so it was a thing between, like, this is my nigga, but, oh, I don't want to say this, but it's also my trick, too. You feel me? But I wasn't trying to look at him like a trick, but mentally I needed the money and I wanted the money and I wanted to, but he wanted me to get out the strip club. So I stopped dancing for a while. He started giving me money. He started coming to the strip club more often. And he wasn't even throwing the money no more. He would just keep them in 1,000 packs and give them to me. And Eric, at this time, was working at Platinum City for a short time. And he would just like, he'll be like, delicious. He'll come to the DJ booth. And I'll get the money. And then he'll give me more money to just throw on everybody else. Or whatever. So at this point, we all in. I got a new group of girls who I'm making money with. New girls coming in, you know what I'm saying? Girls who been getting pimped, who been getting tricked out, who been getting all types of stuff. So I'm the type of person, I be feeling sorry for people when they be going through stuff. So I be taking people up under my wing. This one girl I had took up under my wing. And so she had nowhere to stay. She was staying at a hotel. So I would come and pick her up, take her to work and shit. So one day when me and my nigga went out to eat, she was with me. And so I was like, yeah, we about to go out to eat. And she was like, well, I'm going to just sit in the car because I ain't got no money. I'm like, bitch, hell no, you ain't going to sit in the car if you ain't got no money. If he don't pay for it, I'll pay for it. So she goes, we go out to eat or whatever. Everything cool, come and collect them. Me and my nigga, we talking or whatever. I'm like, hey, this is my own girl, whatever. So I go to the bathroom. Later on, I found out that she didn't slid her number under the table and gave it to him. By this time, I'm not working no more in the strip club. I'm kind of off of work. So I'm hearing like rumors of like, oh, such and such. He's still going to the strip club, but I'm not in the club as much. I'm not working as much. They was like, oh, I heard such and such was in the clubs together. I'm like, oh, nah, they know each other. You know what I'm saying? They probably seen each other in the club and, stood by each other and was, just having a conversation. But he had always wanted me to move in, but I never did. I always kept my own place. So over time, I keep hearing this shit. Now I'm hearing that at the mall. Now I'm hearing the bitch that said, give me my ring. Now her, they both cool. So now I'm hearing like all three of them at the mall and all this shit. So,
Okay.
I didn't really question him. But then, one time I questioned him and he didn't really want to answer. So me and him stopped talking because he never wanted to answer my question. So one day we met at Del Frisco's for lunch. I hadn't seen him in like 2 months. And so he was looking all good and shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga look good. So I got my water, we got our appetizer, and so I asked him a question again. I'm like, what is it that I'm hearing that you been out with old girl? And he said, don't ask me no fucking questions. And I said, who? And I ain't asked him no more questions after that. So we went and sat in the car after we finished eating. And, I'm back to lovey-dovey, Brittany.
So he just was like, it ain't nothing, and you just was cool with that. That was a good enough answer.
In that moment, I was, because we was in the restaurant.
Okay, I got you.
So we got in the car, I seen a camera. As a woman, whatever is there, even if it's a motherfucking rubber band, we gonna start twiddling that bitch. Whatever we see, we just pick up shit, play with it, whatever. I see a camera, I said, oh, let me go to this camera. I go to the camera, they hugged up in the club. I took that bitch, I threw it against his motherfucking windshield, cracked his windshield, that nigga pulled my motherfucking hair out of my head. We started fighting in the car. I jumped out his car, jumped in my car, jumped on the motherfucking freeway.
You had the Focus?
The Focus? What Focus?
The Ford or whatever?
No, at this point I had a Jeep.
Okay, you were balling.
Yeah, I was balling. Yeah, at this point I'm on my feet for real now. I had a Jeep. And I'm like, nigga, you motherfucking done lied to me this whole motherfucking time and this and that and da-da-da-da-da-da-da or whatever. And at this point, I'm just like done with him. I'm done with him. So by this time, I told Birdman I had a new single, Called Me For That Good, was on the radio. I'm like, I'm top on the radio or whatever. And he was like, well, shit, let me check you out. He ended up checking me out, flying me back and forth and shit. And so...
How did you get Call Me For The Good on the radio? So quick, so easy.
Okay.
I was working with High C. The Go DJs really helped me out. They really pushed my song. The guy who I met, Simo, who I worked with on the song, I actually met him.
Simo.
Yeah, I met him at a gas station. I met him at the Beauty Supply. He was selling CDs on Cullen. He was trying to sell me a CD, and I ended up buying it. And at first, I didn't want to buy it. What's crazy is, I was at my homegirl's house. They needed to go to the Beauty Supply because we was about to get ready to go to work. And they was like, Brittany, come ride with us. I'm like, no, bitch, I don't want to ride with y'all. Like, I'm just chilling. I want to stay in the house. And so,